All right, so Caterina, you were telling me about the experience with your mom. Yeah, go ahead,
Yes,
please share.
yeah. And at this point, you just gotta love them because they can drive you crazy. So my mom has Alzheimer's and dementia. We all know this, and she doesn't listen. She's out there messing with her chickens. Well, she fell. We don't know what led up to the fall. There was no leaves moved or anything, no mud on the shoes. So we don't know if it was like a low blood pressure bending over and she felt, we don't know. So she comes in the house. That's when we find out that she's fallen. She's holding her ribs. So we go lay her down. She's got a knot on the leg. I mean, it was like a good golf ball size knot, came right up on the shin. Didn't even know she had cut her elbow because she was just, I was concerned about the ribs and, breathing and that sort of thing. She was laying down, which it was more painful when she laid down. So I do the scans, optimizer. It helps with the knot. But, because she has Alzheimer's and dementia, it took her to the hospital to get all the checks. I'm not going to jail for neglect. So we go get her checked out and everything. And they told her to take pain medicine and go home. So I'm like, okay, Ma, you're going to be sore. I try to give her some herbal tea, stuff like that, but she doesn't want to drink. She doesn't want to drink anything. And as soon as I take my eyes off of her, she's making a pot of coffee. And here's the thing. We end up, long story short, we end up in the hospital a second time. But this time, it's because the pain has increased so much. She's now seeing black spots and is having shooting pains over her eyebrow. Not a headache, a coming and the going shooting pain. And so I get worried and I'm like, okay, why are the frequencies not helping? I don't understand. It's normally this is pushed through. Take her to the emergency room. Here was my fault. I did not do a body scan. Okay. I'm trying, organs. We're focused on organs. We're focused on that sort of thing. I didn't do a body scan. If I would have done a body scan, it would have saved me a second trip to the hospital because more x-rays, nothing is wrong with her. She's dehydrated. Dehydrated. Do you know how frustrating it is to go to the hospital not once, but twice? And the second time just for an IV fluid because she won't drink any water. Well, guess what? No wonder the frequencies aren't working. Water conducts electricity. If our bodies and our cells are mostly water, her body wasn't even able to hold the frequency to bring the cells into balance. I was so upset. I mean, I was glad that she was okay, but then I wanted to kill her. So,
Yeah, so I mean, lesson learned, water is not to be replaced with coffee, alcohol. Those liquids will not hydrate the body. And so you said that you forgot to do you didn't do the body scan. Going back to that point, which body
if
scan are
I
you tending to? Comprehensive? Just
if I would
for
have
those
done the body system scan,
body
it would have
system.
come
Yeah.
up dehydrated in every single body system. And then I would have clicked in my head, oh, hydrate. She needs water because it's not going to do anything if it can't hold the charge.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yes, hydration, the beautiful thing of water, some
Something so
trace minerals.
simple but so important. And then earlier, I remember when you shared with me her experience, you had mentioned also the importance, which we know, but wanted to reiterate, of water with the muscles. If you don't drink water, and your muscles will get tight. The fiber is very tight. It's actually compared to beef jerky, right? That's dehydrated
Yep.
muscle tissue. And if you want to expand a little bit on that, like you had shared earlier, the difference
Yeah,
that
because I'm like, okay,
how
it's
it
been a
affects the
couple
muscle.
days.
Yeah.
Why is it not easier for her to breathe? Why is she getting worse instead of getting better? And it's because a hydrated muscle is soft and pliable. And so she would have been able to recover so much faster if she would have just hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a total cascading effect.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah,
Something so basic but so important. We need water. All right. So you heard an excellent testimonial, Testimonial Tuesday, keeping things simple but powerful. Why you need to hydrate. Thanks, Caterina. And is your mom okay? She's okay now?
yeah, she's fine. I tricked her into drinking an herbal tea
Mm-hmm.
that I made with hibiscus, rosehip, lemongrass, some mullein, because we went to the hospital and let's throw some mullein in there just in case. And then I just sweetened it so she thought she was drinking fruit punch.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
I'm gonna sneak the water in now. And it was hot, so
it.
it warmed her up.
I love it. I love it. So you're
Yeah.
taking care of her like she took care of you. Awesome. All right. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.
Take